What is going on, fight fans? Just finished watching Franchon Crews-Dezurn become super middleweight champion again with her unanimous decision victory over Shadasia Green. Let me start with my pros and cons. Let me start first with Green. The pros would be that Shadasia was willing to get into the ring with another heavy hitting fighter, heavy hand fighter. I always give fighters credit for that. I give, whether they're the men or the women, I like to give them credit for getting in the ring with another human being who is swinging at you, looking to do you harm. She had a decent jab. I will give her that, and she did a decent amount of body work. But now I have to jump to the cons. She was not very active. Franchon ended up throwing, if I remember right, like 140 more punches than she did. Yes, the numbers show in the end that she landed at a higher percentage rate. And she landed, I think, one or two more punches, but she just was not active at all. I know she's a counter puncher, but she seemed very reluctant the whole fight to throw a right hand, to just let her hands go. I don't know what it was, but she seemed very reserved. As for Franchon, the pros would be this. This is the best that I've actually seen her fight in a long time. I like the fact that she was using the double jab. She was doing a decent amount of body work, and I love the upper body movement. Shadasia was missing a lot of shots because Franchon was doing a lot of, she would jab and then she would dip. Sometimes she would dip and then she would come up with a shot. And as boring as it made the fight, she would get off 2 or 3 shots and then she would smother Green, which was a way to not only take away her power, but to take away her offense. Now, we know that fights like this can make for not thrilling fights, but Franchon had a game plan and she stuck to the game plan. The whole 10 rounds pretty much went the same, except for maybe the 6th round. That probably was the round that had the most action in it. Cruz-Dezurn did her most work, I felt, in those rounds, but the other 9 rounds pretty much was the same. It was all Franchon, in my opinion. Double jab, right hand upstairs, grab, hit her to the body, kind of wear the body down, smother her work. The problem with Green is that she allowed herself to keep getting held. Now, if you watch Franchon fight, you pretty much know that she's going to plot in and she's going to fall on you and use her weight to kind of, hold you down a little bit to tire you out. And she allowed it to happen. When she fought Savannah Marshall a few months ago, Savannah knew that was coming, and Savannah did a lot of good work on the back foot, where Green did not, and she didn't utilize her counter punches because Franchon did throw punches, so she can't say that Franchon didn't use any offense to give her a chance to use her counter punching techniques. But pretty much that's how the fight went. Now we talk about what happens from here. Franchon, they said that Green had a plan, that she said if she won this fight, she won the Savannah Marshall, then she won the Clarissa Shields. They asked Franchon at the end of the fight, is that what she wanted? And she said yes. She said she definitely wants Savannah Marshall next. I'm just going to say now, I don't see that fight being any different. If her and Marshall fight, let's say coming up in the spring, I don't see it going any different than it did earlier this year. But I give her props, and I'm happy for her for winning this fight. And I give her props for wanting to step in the ring with Savannah again. Well, fight fans, what did you think about the fight? Who did you pick to win? Did you pick Green? Did you pick Cruz-Dezurn? And what do you want to see, Cruz do from here? I mean, at super middleweight, there's not really a lot of places she can go. She can fight Marshall. She can fight a rematch with Green, or it would be Shields, or maybe even Hannah Gabriels. I mean, pretty much that's it as far as big fights for her at that weight. But what do you want to see? If you haven't already, like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell so we can keep talking boxing. Other than that, that's all I got. I'll let y'all later.